What's good, y'all? This your country cousin Pete McCorvey, aka Peter Mac. Man, get on up here, pull you up one, light you up one, kick your shoes off, relax, baby. You around family, we on the porch. It's Pete McCorvey's Porch Talk. Let's do this.
What's up, fam? This your country cousin Pete McCorvey, aka Peter Mac, and welcome back to the porch, man. We've reached that part of the summer, guys, where it's not really a lot to report on, man. Because only sport we really got to talk about now is baseball, and kind of run into a situation where kind of like don't really know exactly what I want to come to you guys with. So I looked at my last season. I had put out 21 episodes of the last season. So I think this is gonna be the season finale for Porch Talk, for season 3 of Porch Talk. Nothing not bad, but you know what? It's summer. I do want to have a summer vacation, even though I'm an adult. I don't know who says adults can't have summer vacation, because summer is still going to always be one of my favorite times of the year. It's time to go outside, see nice sunsets. If you got a nice car that you can let the top down, or if your AC don't work, let your windows down and just cruise, feel the summer breeze. If you by the ocean, get that breeze and get that ocean smell coming off, catching beautiful sunsets. And that's what I'm gonna do until football season starts back, because football season is gonna be back next month, honestly. So we'll probably come back around about mid-September, whatnot. Do a lot of things, and we'll talk some more. But we had a great time starting back in round about Christmas up until now. I put y'all on game about new shows, new movies, new music, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of new music, I'm glad I can tell you this before I go on my vacation and salvage what's good for the rest of my summer. My two favorite people, who I call the Shaq and Kobe of music. If not music, I'm going to say of at least West Coast hip-hop or Neo G-Funk. I like that Neo Soul with Erykah Badu, Music Soul Child, Raheem DeVaughn. These guys, along with G Perico, Payroll Giovanni, Jay Worthy, and a few other people I can't name, because a lot of them out there, they got Neo G-Funk. But my two favorite, like I said, the Shaq and Kobe of the Neo G-Funk movement, Larry June and Cardo Got Wings, just dropped a new album yesterday. I knew they was going to be dropping an album soon. I just didn't know when it was going to be. And I'm mad at Spotify for not telling me, because usually every Friday when they got New Music Friday, they'll put it up there. I don't know what the hell Spotify is on, but they didn't drop that they had it. Yep, they, like I said, new album they dropped called Until Night Comes. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 1,000,000 times. Them two don't miss. They ain't got a tape together I ain't heard them miss on yet. The Night Shift, Game Related, this one, and list goes on. I haven't heard those two miss on a tape yet. 14 songs of straight heat. Everybody also is going in about the Clip's new album. I tried to listen to it, nothing against it. I was kind of preoccupied, so I got to get out of listen. Go down and get out of list, because I'm hearing all my friends. These are people I respect their taste in music, so I'm gonna have to go give that another listen. But the Clips, it didn't really do it for me. The album didn't really do it for me. But like I said, can't judge it by just especially when I was preoccupied because I was ripping and running because I'm about to go on another trip tomorrow. So I got a lot of stuff I gotta, get figured out and everything for my trip tomorrow. And then, I'll sit down once I'm situated, probably when I get to my destination, and give it a listen. But y'all know me. I mean, Clips, they got the East Coast sound. Nothing against the East Coast, because the East Coast does make great music. But y'all all know, even though I'm a dude from the dirty South, I got a West Coast hit. I've always vibed with West Coast music and everything. And the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Not that their music is not good. Because I'm going to be honest. There are 3 songs from the East Coast that if you want to break it down and you listen to them, they are actually G-Funk songs. And I'm going to tell you the 3. First one is obvious, it's a G-Funk song. You can hear how it sounds. And that's Going Back to Cali by Biggie Smalls. That's clearly a G-Funk from the synthesizer and the way you hear the voice box. Going back to Cali. That was him trying to show love to Cali before he went back out there. Unfortunately, everybody out there didn't get the memo. If you know your history and what happened to Big in 97, then you know. I'm not going to go into detail. Everybody should know it was a big part of hip-hop history and the culture. But it's definitely, without going, hell, say I'm going back to Cali. You don't get no more than that. Another song that come from him that's technically a G-Funk song is Big Papa, because they use that synthesizer again. They're using an R&B sample, the Isley Brothers, Between the Sheets. That just rides. It is a G-Funk sample. And the third one, I'm going to be honest, people can actually, I will argue this, I'm going to tell people, I've argued this with a lot of people. It actually is one of the first G-Funk songs, because it came out in 91, round about the time that G-Funk was, starting to it was making its roots, because the first song that is kind of credited with being a G-Funk song is I Was Into Something by NWA. That's when Dr. Dre kind of gave us that first little sample that, hey, this is going to be my future sound. And on top of that, they actually this song actually sampled a song that is notoriously sampled in G-Funk music. That's Summer Madness by Kool and the Gang. And the song I'm talking about is by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, who we know now as Will Smith. And that's Summertime. Like I said, it's the beat, the dun 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 dun, the synthesizer and all that. And then the way he's detailing Summer, telling a story, that's just like any other G-Funk song. Just no gangster element, no Crip, no blood shit on it. No mention of a 6'4" Impala. No mention of no LA hoods. But if he would have probably threw that in, or when he said riding around in the Jeep of your Benzos, your Nissan Celo Lorenzo, if he said riding around in your 6'4", definitely would have easily be a G-Funk song. So, like I said, East Coast does make good music. A lot of songs I like. It's one of my favorite East Coast songs is by the Lost Boys, Renee. Love that song. It tells a story, very sad story, but it tells a story of a hip-hop head tells a story of a hard head who finds love. And the video was amazing too. The way Mr. Cheeks ran down on old boy in the bathroom, in the subway, and then he thought that old boy was just going to like just let it go, and then he pull out and Mr. Cheeks turn it just in like you don't know who got the drop on who. And of course, one of my favorite songs, this is my favorite hip hop songs, is from our man Nasir Jones, who we better known as Naj, you know, the king of Queensbridge, Rewind, where he spit a story backwards all the way, rewinded from him putting a bullet in somebody's head, jumping out the van to hop down on them, getting high to get his mind right, jumping in the car when his homeboy said, we found him, let's get him going back up into the house, getting his little yeah to do something nasty to him, and then you know him falling asleep, wait for her to come, him having a drink, and she about to rap one of my favorite songs, and the Game actually did it justice on his Born to Rap album. He had Rewind too. He put a West Coast spin on it. So like I said, the East Coast definitely no hate towards him. I want anybody to think I'm hating, because I do love his help. Like how Africa is the cradle of civilization, East Coast is the cradle of hip hop. That's where hip hop was born. 1520 Cedric Ave, Bronx, New York, August 11th, 1973. Over 52 years. I mean, going on to be 52, actually 52 years in like a month. Be 52 years that hip hop has been around, well, officially in a month. And that comes from the East Coast. So definitely got love for that. Speaking of love, oh man, I just seen something that warmed my heart. Coco Jones, who y'all know from Disney Channel Let It Shine, and y'all most recently know her from the music she puts out, and as her playing Hillary Banks on the Peacock reboot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air called Bel-Air. She just got engaged to Cleveland Cavaliers' Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere. Come to find out they've been dating for 2 years. That is so beautiful. Beautiful young black love. I'm here for it. And they did it right. They kept everybody the fuck out their business. Kept them out their business. That's how it should be done. It's lovely, you know. But I will say this. All you women out there who be trying to say, well, that's what happened. Them boys get to the NBA and NFL and then they get them a white woman. That's what they all do. You were saying? Because Coco Jones, that's a chocolate sister, a beautiful chocolate sister. So I wish them the best of luck. I got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping everything goes right with them. Unfortunately, in the land of a female entertainer and a professional athlete, we don't have all the way happy endings, because apparently Stephon Diggs has broken up with Cardi B. And the word on the street is that he said one of the reasons he broke up with her is because her BBL stunk. Now, I don't even know. I don't even know how to process that. I don't even know how to attack that or anything. The shit funny to me. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. So, I'm going to just say this. Both of them need to go home to their kids. Just go home to y'all kids. Y'all just go be a good mother and a good father to y'all children. And it's just, and they actually had a BBL technician, I guess. I don't even know what you call them, a BBLologist. I don't know what you call the doctors that do that. Came out and said it's natural for those to stink. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, you know what? Just everybody just go home to y'all children, man. That's what everybody need to do. Cause that was just, I don't even know I don't even know what to say. That's all I don't even know what to say. Also in the world of sports, I am happy because some good news came from the NBA, which is also good news from my hometown of Moss Point, Mississippi. The hometown legend, Devin Booker, just signed a 2-year, $145 million extension with the Phoenix Suns. Hell yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Hey, like 8 Ball said on Candy when he said he called up Penny, that's the way to do it, baby. Represent your home. Hell yeah, go get the bread, young brother. Go get the bread. Oh my God, yeah, I love to see young black men thrive, especially young black men where I'm from thriving. That is a beautiful thing. I'm just confused because, 145 million, cool. I fuck with it. I love it. I just wonder why they just gave him 2 years. I figure they should at least give him at least 5 and maybe double that up. But hey, if the brother like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to, hopefully he can get him a ring. I just want to see him get him a ring. He deserves him a ring for all his hard work. I was rooting for him a couple years ago when they got to the finals. Just wasn't in the cards for him. But I want to see that young brother get a ring. Also in the NBA, I believe LeBron's time in LA has come to an end. But he ain't done. I really thought that was going to be it for King James. I thought he came to LA, he was trying to get into entertainment, make his next move and all that. But apparently, King James say he still got some juice in the tank. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else he need to prove at this point. It's crazy because LeBron James's career, I have sat there and watched him since before I was able to drive. I was 14 years old when he hit the league. I've been watching him since before I was legally able to drive. And now I'm 36 and I can get decent insurance because I'm over the age of 25, well over the age. So I went from not being able to have a car at all to now I got a good rate on my car insurance. That's how long this man's career has spanned. Like, his career is legit a full-fledged adult now. Like, his career can go get a drink. His career can walk in a bar and legally go get a shot of Jack if it wanted to. But, people say they think he's trying to go to the Knicks. I think this is what I heard. And also with the Knicks, I heard the Knicks said they were trying to get Don Staley as their head coach. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if the Knicks are putting a publicity stunt. She definitely earned it. The lady got a few national titles as a college coach. And New York is very big media market. But I don't understand. I don't know how this is gonna work. Cause look, it sounded like they doing a real life Eddie. If y'all don't remember the movie that came out in the 90s that Whoopi Goldberg was in, she played this lady that Edwina, her nickname was Eddie, where she won an opportunity after making a 3-point shot when she attended the Knicks game to be coach of the Knicks for the second half of the game. And then the owners, he saw it and he took it. He took advantage of it for a publicity stunt, and he decided to make her the head coach. And she turned the club around. So I don't know if that's what they're doing, or if they really just want to have a first and let her do that. Because I believe she could legit. She can coach anywhere. Like, she can coach a men's program easily. Cause hell, she say she actually have guys, when I say guys, I mean men, because you got to clarify that nowadays, to come in and practice with her female players that's on her team, where they run the scrimmages. So, but my thing is, I don't know why they're trying to not. Why if they're doing that, that's kind of a blatant FU to the coach they got right now. Because this man then took the Knicks to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years in a row. Now, I know a lot of people, like a lot of Knicks fans, I know they're talking about, man, they just can't win the NBA championship. I'm like, compared to how y'all was looking for a long time, that is good for y'all, because there was a long time when y'all were not even considered to even go to the playoffs. So going to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years in a row, y'all back looking like the Knicks in the 90s. So y'all back looking like the days of John Starks, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, you know, Xavier McDaniel when he got there. Y'all back looking like that. So y'all need to appreciate what y'all got, because I'm saying, like, y'all could be looking worse, but the thing is, y'all just need to get over that hump with them Indiana Pacers. Because it seems like the Indiana Pacers have been the kryptonite for the New York Knicks since the 90s. I don't know why they can't get over the hump with Indiana Pacers. That just has been a thorn in their side since like 93, 94. They just can't get past them boys. Speaking of kryptonite, there's a new Superman movie out. And I don't know how to feel about it. You know, Rotten Tomatoes have gave it 82%. I just don't know. I've been hearing a lot of people say it's on some very woke stuff. I've been hearing that this new Superman is kind of punkish. But they changed up something. I was wondering how they was going to change it up. It was like, y'all know Superman's old creed. He fights for truth, justice, and the American way. He doesn't do that. Now it's truth, justice, and the human way. Which I don't, you know, I knew they was going to do that. But then I had to think about it. How you going to fight for the American way? And technically, Superman, you know, you weren't born in America. Technically, Superman a legal alien himself, pun intended. So I have to go check it out. I'm just really not into it. I'm so tired of all these Superman movies, man. You know, we had, a couple years ago, we had Man of Steel. Before that, we had Superman Returns, which, you know, I remember that I was in high school when that came out. Boy, they ate that shit up. They tore that shit to pieces. I remember watching, if anybody in here is my age, y'all remember VH1 used to have this weekly wrap-up show called The Best Week Ever. And they used to, like, go in on whatever occurred that week prior in pop culture. Like, the most memorable one I remember is when Ashley Simpson, that Jessica Simpson's sister, when she got on SNL and was performing her song Pieces of Me, and the music didn't sync up, and she was sitting there looking stupid, and she tried to call herself trying to do a little Irish jig. Boy, they tore her up. I remember when Jessica Simpson herself, she had the little, y'all remember the little chicken of the sea incident she had? Which is like, is it chicken or is it fish? Because they call it chicken of the sea. I remember they ate up on that. They used to have like a bunch of like reporters, tabloid reporters, like some like actors who were like minor actors in series that were on at the time, you know, stand-up comedians. My favorite was Hal Sparks. Used to always have me rolling whenever he was on there. And I remember Superman Returns, they used to tear that movie to shreds. Oh my God. That on there, anywhere, they would turn that motherfucker to shreds. So I'm just like, I don't know why every so often they like, hey, we're gonna make another Superman movie. It's like, boy, nobody asked for that. What I heard about it is they said this is the best Green Lantern people have ever seen. Now that's somebody who needs their own movie, a good one. You know, Ryan Reynolds is cool, but that one he did, that didn't really touch the mark. Like, you know, thank God Ryan Reynolds found Deadpool, and he made that his own, because that Green Lantern one he did, I wouldn't. No, who we need a movie about, and because we all know he black, so we need a Martian Manhunter movie. I've been screaming that for years. Martian Manhunter. Don't nobody wanna give him a shot. And there's also another movie they coming out with. I don't know how many times they need to reiterate this, because I have no idea why they need to keep doing it, but they keep wanting to do it. They're making another Fantastic Four. We didn't ask for this. The streets didn't ask for this. Because y'all confused me. Because first you had the Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba. Then you turned around and had Jessica Alba and the guy that played Captain America, Chris Evans. Because I'm going to be honest, when the Deadpool vs. Wolverine came out, we saw him pop up. Everybody thought, oh, this is Cap right here. And then when he flamed up, I said, shit. I said this right in the movie. I said, shit, I forgot he was in the Fantastic Four. Then you had the one you did where you made Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan was just starting to get hot. You had that iteration. I don't know why y'all keep having these different iterations of the Fantastic Four. We did not ask for this. So I don't know how I feel. I'm just going to go see it because old boy from Narcos, he going to be in there. So I support anything he in. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying is, I don't know, man. That's why I'm glad I'm finna go off and take me a little break and take a vacation, man, because I just need to do that. I mean, because like I don't want these movies and all this to wear me down or nothing like that. But yeah, man, it's been fun rapping with y'all this season. We gonna pick it back up in football season. I can't leave football season off the table. Let's see what my Broncos gonna do this year, cause they went 10-8 with a rookie quarterback, Bo Nix, and compared to how we've been looking for years before that, I can live with 10-8. Let's see what to do. Hopefully Florida State can bounce back, cause I'm still tripping like what the hell this past football season. Let's see if they bounce back, and let's see if this actually gonna be the Cowboys' year, cause you know that's been their rally cry since '96. This is our year. So let's see if it's actually going to be their year. And let's see if Kansas City going to come out for blood. Because, you know, after they get their ass spanked in the Super Bowl, they got to do something. But, yeah. So, I'll let y'all in a few months. Y'all enjoy the rest of this summer. You know, y'all want to find me, y'all can find me on Facebook, my name, search my name. You can find me on Instagram, PeteYMac10, PeteYMac10. You can find me on TikTok, PeteYMac89, same as Instagram, just drop the 1 to 0, put an 8 and a 9 there. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know what is going on with Facebook, but I can't see my own views. Other people can see them. I have to go on my walls on Facebook. Also, get that shit together, man. Mark, what is going on? What's going on, Mark Zuckerberg? What you doing, bro? You know, until next season, y'all, be calm, be cool, stay calm, get paid. I'll holler at you in the fall.